Hello, this is Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks under Black Unicorns. So today I was like, I might not be podcasting, but this one was like really kind of, it stuck with me because I have talked about this myself. I think I talked about it on Sunday about feminism and how, I don't think it was about feminism. It was just the infrastructure of like family and how we need our men. And I don't think it has anything to do with feminism. I don't think that has not one thing to do with feminism. When it was brought up to Fantasia, she was saying, well, she thinks that the man should lead the household. Leading the household is a different definition for every relationship. Some relationships you're gonna have people that cannot leave the household, and what it turns into is oppression, because the person will find themselves trying to take over everything. If you're in a situation with a person and they try to take over everything, then and he's not giving that person space, that's actually oppression. Um, where he's feeling like, well, he has to, or she's not doing enough, or let me put you out of this because I think you stupid, just stuff like that. That's not a good relationship. That the first off, the relationship is not even healthy. It's not a healthy relationship. So it has nothing really to do with feminism as much as it has to do with, okay, what type of relationship are we having and what type of relationship are we getting to. So the next thing is like, as far as like having, now what does it look like? What does it sound like? Because that's the part where I think people get it confused, because what it looks like is that, all right, we discuss what we are talking about. Like, I mean, we discuss what's going on. So everything that you talk about is a discussion. It's not an argument. It's not, okay, well, I'm not going to listen to you. I don't have time for this. That's immaturity. But a man who's giving you the same power as him is saying, okay, you are my equal, he will sit down and discuss those things with you. Until you say, hey, you know what, Paul, I don't want to discuss this, or whatever. Even then, he'll still probably, okay, well, what about this? You see what I'm saying? That is an equal relationship. That's a relationship. That's a healthy relationship that you want to be in. And again, even if he is a feminist or whatever, he's giving you the advocacy to see over what's actually going on in the relationship. So, the next thing is like, as far as the feministic thing goes, the other thing that's healthy is that even though somebody says that he leads, that's the lead. He leads the discussion. You lead the discussion. That's why. And sometimes you don't even want that to know, because some people, you want to push them or whatever, and it's like the support that you give, it's not gonna always be like where it could be subliminal, like it could be like secretive, like like you like, okay, I see what you're doing. Maybe you coaching him into being something better. Again, some people are gonna say, okay, well, that's not feministic. It is feministic, and I don't know. I just think it's kind of sneaky because I'm just really upfront. But some people, some men, that's how they need to be coached. Uh, and again, it's still not where you just like, okay, this is unhealthy. You know when you're in an unhealthy relationship. I think that they are basically taking feminism with abuse. And if you have been in a situation, because I've been in both of them, I've been in like good relationships with guys where they give me the advocacy and we have those equal rights and equal partnerships, and we able to discuss everything and talk about it and be mature about everything. And I have been in relationships where I'm with a person, I'm just like, listen to me. You have to slow down. Like, it has to be this, like, let's talk about this. And he is seeing no parts of it. It's all about him. You see, it's a selfish situation. So it could go both ways. I could see how it could go both ways. I could see how if a man is being abusive, it could go another way. If the woman isn't making money, it could go this way. And let me tell you something. If you with the right guy, even if you're not making the money, he's still gonna sit down and say, "Hey, this, that, and the other." And that's what I'm saying. Like with Fantasia, you see the healthiness of the relationship. He actually, both of them are doing like a give and take of a discussion. Not like where she's like, oh no, she's trying to quiet him out or make him feel embarrassed. No, and he's trying to do the same thing to her. That's not what's happening. So as far as like following some white woman's definition of feminism, I really don't think so. I don't think that that's the fight. I think the fight um is when somebody is actually taking every fucking piece of them away from themselves. You see what I'm saying? That when they're giving them that oppression. And some men might think that because they do everything that that's the right thing. And I don't think that they know that that's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. You don't want, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be in a situation where I just got somebody, oh, he going to do everything for me. No, you're not. I don't need to be here. You see what I'm saying? Like, you making it where I'm non-existent. Um, so yeah, it's a thin line, but it's not that thin. It's they two totally different things. In both those situations, either you gonna feel like you are equal or you gonna feel like you're not equal. And in both situations, even though it is part of the society, you wanna I mean, that you don't wanna bring the society into your relationship. That's what I feel like. When you start saying it's the that's part of feminism, it's not. It's a choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you bring in the choices of a world into your small part of your relationship, and it does not go like that. It does not. If you try to run your relationship like people run social media and businesses and shit like that, you ain't gonna get no fucking work. Y'all ain't gonna get no fucking work, because it'll be like, ain't none of this shit really a real situation. Y'all will be making up your feelings as you going along. You not even really in a relationship. You in a partnership. Fuck relationship. You don't even know what the fuck a relationship is. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, that's what that is. So I don't know. I don't agree with Feminista Jones. I agree with Fantasia. I totally agree, because I know how it goes. And then on some points I agree with Feminista Jones, but at the point of where you know that it's just a transaction. This relationship is just our transaction. It's not this motherfucker don't even need to go that far. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, this is Shantae again, Brown Sugar Talk. I know it's like so early in the fucking morning, but I thought I was like, Fantasia was cute first off, and then I read hers, and I'm like, nah, that's not it. That's not it. And don't strike yourself from being in relationships just based on just not thinking that you're gonna ever have good relationships with people based on the bullshit that people put in front of us in that people put in front of us or whatever on TV and media and stuff like that. You cannot run your life like that. You can't. You cannot be all these different people. That's what Obama was saying. You can't be LeBron and James and your boy. You can't be them. Like, you have to actually be you. Because in this little realm of life, this is what we have. This is what it is. And in my house, if I feel like that's how it's going to be, we want to, where it's a partnership and a relationship, then that's what it has to be. I don't need to be with somebody that takes over everything or tries to run me off from everything, or, you see what I'm saying, or just, I don't know, I've been in it, and it seems like this person just still following me or something, but anyway, yeah, that, I don't like that. I don't like, it's oppression. It is complete fucking oppression. Anyway, yeah, Shantae Brown Sugar Talks in the Black Unicorns. Please have a great day.